guys, welcome back to our channel. This is another video which is part of our Cuba series. So today we're talking about the best times to travel to Cuba.
She's so loud.
She wants me to be quiet. So first off, let's jump into the websites. I think many people generally tend to book on the website. So Emma, can you tell us the best website that you can compare prices?
The best website. Actually, it only works in Canada though. So if you're Canadian, tripcentral.ca. And what this website does, it has like, it's basically like any other like vacation website. You just kind of put the destination you're going from, where you want to go to. But the trick is, you could put just the country, so you could just click Cuba and then it'll show you all the cities and all the prices of all the cities, and you can pick 7 to 8 days or 10 days or 14 days, and then it'll show you all the prices instead of just, searching for one resort. So it'll show you all the prices in Cuba. If you don't know where you want to go, then you could kind of decide from there. You could also pick a city that you want to go to, and then it'll show you all the prices based on the different resorts there. And pro tip, if you're a little bit flexible on dates, then you could just search it and then see anytime and it'll show you the best price. Like it'll literally sort it by the best price, and usually those are like earlier.
So now that we got you covered with websites, let's jump into the best times of the year to go. So after having gone to Cuba many times, and we've kind of gone through different periods, safe to say we know the best time to go.
Where you'll get good weather, but also it won't be too expensive and won't break your bank. So I think the best overall few weeks, like we said before, was end of November to beginning of December, where you're gonna get really good weather. It's not gonna be too hot, it's not gonna be too cold, but also it's probably a really cheap time to go because everyone usually goes on Christmas or New Year's, so if you kind of beat that and go before that, you'll get a really good price. I also think anywhere between September to December is really cheap because it's kind of their hurricane season. I guess September, October, November.
Yeah, and a little bit of August, which could be a hit or miss because you might have fantastic weather or you might run into like a tropical rain and downpours and torrential storms. So it's kind of either or, but generally November, December, cheap time, good weather, and not too many people.
Avoid the holidays, avoid any breaks and that kind of stuff, and then you'll be good.
And you might be thinking, what is expensive for Cuba? How do I know what the good prices are? Well, generally a steal for 1 week. Is what, like $600, $700?
Okay, yeah. 600 is if you see 600, you better book right now.
Yeah.
Because that's amazing. But also we're talking about 4 stars.
Yeah, 4 stars.
This is what we usually go to. There's a few 5 stars in Cuba, but I think the rule that I kind of go by in my mind for 7 days, if each day you're going is $100, it's a good price. So if it comes up to 700, that's a really good price.
800 is pretty good too.
800 is pretty good. I think once you start getting to 900, 1,000, I think that's a bit too much. If you're coming from Toronto, I know other places in Canada will be a little bit more, but if you're coming from Toronto, it should be 700, 800 for a week, and then usually you'll get a deal if you go for 2 weeks. So I think that's why a lot of people go for 2 weeks, because it's not gonna be double the price. It might if it's whatever, but usually if you see 1,200, 1,300 for 2 weeks, really good price. 1,400 is okay too, but once you start getting to 1,500, 1,600 for 2 weeks, that's a little bit steep for Cuba, I think.
Yeah, so that's why in the holidays, how we mentioned, usually the prices would be anywhere starting from 1,300, and they can go all the way up
for
to
a week.
2,000 almost for the same resort that you can go to at the end of November, beginning of December, and spend $700, $800.
Yeah.
And also, another really good time where prices are cheap, and of course, this is only if your schedule, your work schedule, your school schedule allows it, is last minute. I know people hate booking last minute trips. For some people, they even plan ahead of time.
You have to book last minute.
If you want to save money, and you want a good price, sometimes last minute they might throw in 700, 600, 800, whatever the price may be. So also keep keep an eye on that.
So our advice is book. We usually book like a month in advance, which is like still kind of last minute, but it still gives you like enough time if you need to book off a week or anything like that. So a month is like generally a good time to book, and then as it gets lower and lower, the prices could go down.
So there you have it, folks. Now you know the cheapest time based on our experiences, and mostly if you're coming from Toronto, Canada, but I'm sure the same applies to different regions. Just keep an eye on those prices and stay tuned for more videos.
And let us know in the comments if you have any other questions, and we will answer every single comment, I promise. So ask us any questions, subscribe, because we're doing more videos like this, and we're gonna have more videos in this series.